If you're easily triggered, please keep scrolling. Governor Ron DeSantis, we need to talk. Listen up, Gov. I'm a convicted felon. I don't get into politics. I stay above that mess. It's not for me. I have a lot of followers on this community who would love me to tee off on you, but that's just not how I am as a man. So I'm going to talk to you man to man, Ron. I'm a former card carrying racist. I speak the language. I know the handshake. I was at the inner circle at one point in my life. I'm not proud of that at all. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not going to run from it. And I'll be open and transparent about it. But I'll be damned if I've evolved and grown this much as a human being, trying to be better and love my fellow humans, especially my fellow Americans, to have someone like you come along and try to undo it. I know you have presidential aspirations. Everybody knows. But you're literally trying to whitewash. And your family immigrated here. You're trying to whitewash history in Florida. I don't understand it. I absolutely disagree with you on this. This is wrong, dude. You're a father. And I'm white and I'm telling you this. People aren't stupid, Ronnie. You're literally trying to rewrite the history books at a state level. Who's going to trust you to run this country? On this single issue alone, I can't stand with you. I don't know how else to make it change my mind about you. You don't want to talk about the 1920 massacre down there where between 35 and 50 black Americans were killed, only two whites. A whole community was looted, stolen from, destroyed. Innocent people were murdered because one man dared to exercise his right to vote. Why would you run from that? Why would you not teach that in schools and show how dangerous racism can be, how deadly, and that in an instant it can spark and people die? They're just erased. They're gone. Why are you so scared of the lesson that we can learn and move forward from? What are you hiding? Most of white America doesn't know on June 1st, 1921, the Black Wall Street Massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma, took the lives of 300 Americans. Black Americans, innocent. 40 blocks were destroyed. 10,000 people were displaced. Thousands injured. They looted their homes. They took everything from them. They wouldn't let them get their money out of their banks because they had no proof of identity. It burned in a fire. Why would you not want to talk about that? We enslaved people for 250 years. Black Americans, they were property. They were owned. Do you know what they did with their babies on some plantations? They fed them to alligators. If they were the wrong gender or they didn't live up to the eye test, it was fun to them. Men, women, and children were fed to alligators, fed to dogs. I read cases where they were fed to bears for sport. They aborted babies without anesthesia. They castrated men for punishment and fun. They robbed them of every bit of identity and heritage they have. And then when they turned these enslaved black Americans free, it took them 100 more years for federal law to even recognize them as somewhat equal. How in the hell do you think that's okay? I know you'll never sit down and have a conversation with me. I'm a nobody. And I also know you'd probably die a death by 1,000 cuts because you're a politician and I'm a big history geek. I hope you get some get right there, Ron, because you might have just killed your career. Have a great day.